So, what do you do when you're traveling and you have a tendency towards motion sickness? You might not want to take something that's going to make you really drowsy, and you may also want something that you can take like in the moment, not something that you have to take a good while before, or maybe that's not working and you need something else. Well, I've got something quick and easy for you that can really help out with motion sickness. It works great for me. Coming up next. So this is a quick and easy and really great blend for motion sickness. I think you're gonna love this. Now, I'm gonna be making two. It's a his and hers. This one is actually for me and hubby. So Randy and I are gonna be traveling. He does not have a tendency towards motion sickness. I do, but this particular trip is one of those routes where even if you don't have a tendency towards sickness, you get sick. So this is a bus ride that we're going to be taking in Montego Bay, Jamaica. And how many of you have been on the roads in Montego Bay? I've heard stories. So a lot of people know what that's like, and you can get pretty sick. So I'm going to be making us the same blend. And I just realized I'm missing one of my ingredients that I wanted to give you guys. So I am going to for Randy and I. And basically just two ingredients. I say basically because one of them is a pre-blend that has several things in it. And if you look up on the screen, you'll see what is in Digest. So Digest is a pre-made blend. This one is with Young Living. If you use another company, there's probably a very similar one. I think doTERRA's is Digestin. So you can just look and see what your company has. I love Digest. I don't go anywhere without it. So here, I'm just putting it in a little cup here. And we're going to have 10 to 15 drops total. So that was about 9 drops of Digest. That goes in the cup. Should show you that, right? And then I'm just going to add, and you can add the oils first, or you can put it right on top of the inhaler, the cotton wick for the inhaler. Either one's fine. So that was 8 of Digest. And then let's do, okay. So because this is an inhaler, I want less of the peppermint than I do the Digest, just because peppermint and the mucous membrane, that sensitive area in the nose, could be a little bit of much. So I wanted a little bit less of that. So, but about 10 to 15 of whatever you're using. Now, let's talk about Digest a little bit. So as you can see, there's quite a bit of ingredient in that. So all I'm doing right now is just mixing in just letting that cotton wick soak up the oils I just put in there. So quite a few things in Digest. All of them are incredibly supportive for your digestive system. You'll hear me talk about Digest a lot. But you can see the ingredients there. So you can, if you have some of those and you want to try to make your own, you can do that. I just like the way this one is blended just perfect the way it is. So I don't try to recreate it. And as you can see, it's got peppermint in it. But I like to add some peppermint. And one of the reasons is Digest, to me, does not smell good. And I'm sorry, I should show you this portion. I'm making 2, so that'll, yeah, I think I already put it in here, so I can't really. So I'll show you when I make the second one. So you just put it in the wick in, you snap the bottom, and here's how it looks. And this one is mine, the purple. So you just inhale. Oh my goodness. I love that peppermint. Oh gosh, I love these oils. And so Digest, because it's got so much fennel in it, it's not the best smelling. Here's the thing, when you're nauseous, you're already nauseous because of the motion and stuff. The last thing you want is to inhale something that could take you right on over the edge. So I like adding peppermint with it. And here's the other thing, 2 things. When you're traveling and you're going to be around other people, I learned this the hard way. People don't always want to smell your oils, people. So you might need to get an inhaler. People have allergies, and even though they're probably not going to be allergic to these therapeutic grade oils, and it can happen. And even mentally, when you're a person who's allergic to aromas and somebody pulls something out, your whole system, it can make you sick because you're so panicked. And you're like, what is this person doing? But don't you not, I know I don't enjoy it when somebody just pulls out something, you know, a lotion or something heavy smelling and uses it right there with everybody. It just feels really rude because you never know if somebody else's system, this is ready to go, if somebody else's system can take that, what you're doing. So you really want to be sensitive to people around you, and using the inhaler is great for that. The other thing is if they should get a whiff, and it's really personal, the inhaler, they probably won't. But if they do, because that peppermint is in there, do you know anybody who doesn't like peppermint? I don't know anybody who doesn't like peppermint. So usually if I'm having, let's do this again. If I'm doing like a communal type, you ready? Okay. Okay, a communal type thing. Like I'm, flying and I've got a little air freshener and somebody near me doesn't smell too good or something like that, I'll usually use peppermint because most people love that smell. So you're good and safe with peppermint. Just be easy on it in the inhaler because you don't want to irritate your mucous membrane. So I had put just now, when I was talking to Randy, I had put probably about 4 drops. I'm going to put more. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And then let's finish up with the peppermint, and I'm going to actually show you the wick this time. 9. So I got about 9 drops. And I really just want 2 or 3 drops of that peppermint. It really helps with the aroma. It helps with the motion sickness. And yes, Daiji's already has peppermint in it, but again, it's just really, really nice to have that extra peppermint for the settling effect and just for the aroma, so that you're feeling pretty good when you're inhaling that. So this one is Randy's. I'm just getting that nice and soaked in. You know what's great about these inhalers too? They last for like several months. Strong still aroma. It's really, really great. So if you look in the description of this video, you're probably going to see some other videos about travel, because I am making several videos that, because we travel a lot, and it's really nice to have some options for support for your health. So this wick, let's see if I can get it in the camera, is nice and soaked. The light is being weird. I don't know. Yeah, nice and soaked. And so you just put it in the open part of your inhaler. You snap this down. Make sure it's snapped. There you go. Really snaps and not wiggles off. And then when you're ready to use it, there it is. Didn't I tell you it was going to be quick and easy? I'm not a DIY person, but I am an aromatherapist, so we've got to make blends, and I actually love doing this, and I always make them quick and easy. So enjoy that. Have a smooth ride and smooth travel, and know that you're going to be supported. If you feel like, absolutely, this doesn't replace medication. So if you need to take medication, take it. But for me, this has worked for cruises. It's worked for drives when I get frequently. So hopefully you enjoy it. Please let me know how it works for you. And also, please like and subscribe. Bye. Thanks for watching. These blends worked really well for us. And if you liked the video, please subscribe. Hit that bell so that you don't miss any notifications, and share. Take care.